This is Keith Mitnik. He's our senior trial lawyer here at Morgan & Morgan. I got to know Keith in the summer of 2009, I believe, when I came down and started clerking for the law firm. Spent 2 summers working for him as a summer associate here, and we've been working together for the past 6 years now, since I graduated law school and came back to the firm.
And this is Alex Brown, and Alex was my student when he wasn't even in law school, but it was strange because I've had a lot of them. As senior trial counsel, I usually have one in the summer. He was the best one I ever had. He never was a student, he was a lawyer before he was ever a lawyer. He just was born to do what he's doing, so it's always been a pleasure.
Keith is the genuine, real deal trial lawyer. He's what we grow up dreaming of what lawyers are and seeing them and what we believe lawyers should be. But he's also genuine in his passion and his belief about the pursuit of justice and kind of the nobility of our cause and what we do as lawyers. And that's so important because that belief, that genuine belief that he has, it's infectious. You know, I've been to a lot of seminars, I've listened to a lot of lawyers speak. I was fortunate enough to work with Keith during law school, and the way Keith approaches cases, approaches issues in cases, and how he deals with them throughout a trial, it's nothing short of genius.
There are a lot of lawyers can talk, but it's a unique gift to be able to have a razor sharp mind for the strategy side of it. That's a real gift. And I didn't teach him that. He was born with that. And the special ones have that.
In the first summer I was here, I called home one day to my dad. My dad asked me how it was going. And I'd been to a couple of depositions with Keith that week. And, you know, oftentimes I see other attorneys, they'll take people to depositions with them and they kind of just sit there and then they're done and they go home. After I'd go to depositions with Keith, we would talk about what happened, what he was trying to get from the witness, why he was asking certain questions, and what he was trying to set up with each question, and what his overall goal was. And I was just blown away at that point. So I called home to my dad and he asked me, you know, well, how's it going? And I told him what we've been doing, and I said I grew up playing sports, and the best analogy I could think of was, you know, it's like Joe Montana's asked me to come play catch every day for a summer, or Michael Jordan's helping me with my jump shot. It was just an unbelievable experience, and it's continued on for the past 6 years now.
And I'd say having Alex come into my life and the other young guns that are exceptional ones has given you an opportunity to take something that's within yourself that is creating pleasure for you and doing justice, which I don't mean to diminish, that's extraordinarily important. But at a fundamental level to then start really giving, and it's behind the scenes. There's no jury, there's no audience, there's no applause and all that. There's no verdict to celebrate and emails to talk about how great you are. It's behind the scenes and nobody ever sees it. And there is a selflessness to it that is really pleasing. To take a focus from that and still get to do that, and you still get the goodness that comes out of that courtroom, but to then have Alex there and others like him where you can do the behind the scenes, not just me outsmarting the other side and nobody sees it until you're on the stage, to give it to somebody and to have them take it, with such gusto and know what to do with it. I get calls from Alex saying, hey, you know what, I'm thinking of doing this. And I say, damn, that's a good idea. I'm gonna take that. And to see not only the given, but to see the fruits of the given, coming up out of the ground, into such an abundance, that part of it has been extraordinarily meaningful and fulfilling to me.